generally in humanities, the focus has been on open-ended questions, right? So you give a text, you maybe pose a thematic question, and you say, do your best. And I think the problem with that method is basically that the good students are able to do it and do it well. The less experienced students are often at a loss exactly how to proceed. The thing about this kind of assignment is there is a way to proceed, and after each exercise you'll have a review. You'll get to see, in fact, how it would have been best to proceed. And so you over the course of the semester you build up a sort of repertoire of how to think about problems, and then of course a more concrete knowledge of the kinds of resources that are available. My project is essentially a flipped classroom type of project. What I actually like to do is create an ebook in which, let's say, you have certain kinds of information presented, certain resources are presented, and then problems. And then if you succeed in solving the problem, then new sections that you actually hadn't appeared before open up, right? And so you gradually learn that it's very much like a game, right? You gradually learn that the world is much richer than you actually you saw it at the beginning. Often in humanities, it's hard to convey the sense of concrete progress that one has in many other disciplines. One's teaching very sophisticated but subtle skills, and I think for many students that the value of these skills is not apparent, at least immediately apparent. And I think there's a level at which you can translate the acquisition of skills to concrete results, and that's something that we haven't really emphasized much in the past. An important model for me is language acquisition, because I'm very interested in learning languages, and anybody who learns a language can, let's say, take a text and maybe with the help of a dictionary can figure out the translation of a passage. But it takes time if you don't know it very well. Once you acquire fluency, you can solve it right away. But I think there is a level at which one can do that. That's through problem sets. I've been experimenting for a while with these kinds of problem sets, whereby you can combine the information available in a wide variety of sources, images, movies, texts, which seem on the surface unconnected, but in fact they are deeply connected. And finding that connection is a way of sort of rethinking the configuration of the world. So by solving a series of problem sets, you get a different view of the world. One of the major aims is to create the sense of empowerment in the students, that the students feel that they've learned skills that are useful and they're progressing. So I think that aspect of student satisfaction, student evaluations will probably be the ultimate test of it.